Happy New Year, beautiful souls, and welcome to a weekly pick a card reading. Every week I have a pick a card and I vary them. 1 week I'll usually have a new moon energy reading. Then 2 weeks after that, a full moon energy reading. In between all that, I will have when the sun moves into a different zodiac sign and a pick a card around that. And then that leaves an extra week, which is what we do, a pilgrimage meditation, where we'll normally go to a sacred site somewhere and through meditation, either on planet or off planet, or have some sort of special meditation that also includes a pick a card reading. Because this is Happy New Year time for you, this reading is all about focusing on this new earth energy that is coming into our lives next year. 2024 for me is the year of for me, where the energy is really focused on moving away from that life happens to us to that life happens for us, right? The play on number 4 and with 4, F-O-R. And so this meditation, we're going to go and connect with this energy of the new earth. The pick a card reading is going to be about what is this new earth bringing for you. There'll be a choice between 3 different pick a cards. You can choose from as many of those as you want. Timestamps to jump to the meditation are down below, plus for each of the 3 pick a cards. And as I said, pick as many as you want. We're going to jump into the meditation next, but if you want to jump to one of the readings, you can click that down below. 2024 is going to be an amazing year of transformation, where the collective of humanity is going to come more into tune that everything that happens upon the earth does not happen to us, but does happen for us. It's all about the for us in 2024. This pilgrimage that we're going to take in this meditation is to the new earth that's coming for us this next year. But before we begin, let's take some steps to calm and ground ourselves. First, let's come out of any chaos or anxiety that we might be experiencing in the moment. Let's close our eyes, take a slow, deep breath in, hold it for a moment, and then exhale. And let's repeat that a couple more times. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. And one more time. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. In your mind's eye, see the core of the earth, the heart of the earth mother. And it can appear as a giant green orb representing her heart chakra. An energetic anchor appears at your feet, extending from your root chakra. It spirals all the way down to and connecting with the earth's heart chakra. A beautiful jade green energy moves up this anchor, entering your root chakra. And as it does, your root chakra begins to spin its energy in a new way as the vibrational frequency alters in an empowering new way. You feel a whisper rising within you that announces, "I am unconditional love," and you believe it. So say it out loud. I am unconditional love. This jade green energy next moves up into your sacral chakra, altering the energy of that chakra as the whisper reveals, I feel unconditional love. And you do. You sense it bubbling up inside you, flowing between you and the relationships you have with other humans in the physical plane. That jade energy continues to move up next into your solar plexus chakra, continuing its transformative effect on the frequency of this chakra, causing your being to to pulsate unconditional love out into the world, causing your human being and aura to glow in a beautiful rainbow color. The jade energy reaches your own heart chakra, which creates a giant spark of green energy to ignite, filling up your heart to capacity, where it begins to flow quickly to the upper chakras. In this moment, you feel every cell of your existence, knowing everything is made of unconditional love. And as this vibrational energy floods into your throat chakra, you see this unconditional love energy move out of your mouth through loving speech and through your hands as loving action. And moving up into your third eye chakra, your higher sight becomes even more clear, and you see that every other being and object on this planet is also made of unconditional love. Everything is bright and beautiful. When the jade energy reaches your crown chakra, it shoots off into the stars, connecting to the ethereal realms. It connects to the higher planes, causing the sound of a waterfall as the host of endless beings in that realm applaud this higher connection. A bright white light, so bright it's almost too bright to look at, moves down through this connection, through all of your chakras. And it isn't painful. It is releasing. It brings a peace that you almost cannot comprehend. A joy that brings tears to your eyes, and an imaginable feeling of great power as you become aware once again of the powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being you really are. Take a deep breath and allow it to permeate every cell of your being. This white light shoots down the spiral to the heart of Mother Earth. As it hits the jade green energy, it transforms the earth heart energy from that of the green heart chakra to that of the higher heart chakra, a beautiful pink rose quartz color. The earth heart begins to vibrate at a different energetic frequency and begins to expand slowly. Take another nice big deep breath in as you feel that energy expanding. And in this calm space, you feel the hearts of all the other humans, the plants, the trees, and animals on the planet. They are all recognizing this expansive energy rising from the heart of Mother Earth, transforming everything in its path. We are not afraid of it. We are ready for it. We see the future that it brings for our collective. A world where people are kinder, embracing one another with more empathy and less judgment, less fear and more unconditional love, less pain and more connection to the higher realms, walking hand in hand with our higher selves still in our human bodies. This new vibrational energy will reach each of us in 2024, and it can be at different times because of the difference in how large each of our energy fields, our auras, can be. Those with expansive auras that have grown huge because of their inner shadow work will feel and witness the shift first. There's nothing to fear. When it reaches us, we will welcome this extreme unconditional love energy with open hearts and open arms, ready for this new earth. Sit in this energy and awareness for as long as you would like. And when you're ready, take a deep breath as you come back fully into your body. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Give the Creator and Spirit a big smile as you thank them for their amazing, unconditional love. Everything is as it should be. Don't forget, you can also now choose as many of the pick a card readings as you would like out of the 3 and see what this new earth looks like for you. Timestamps are in the description box of the video down below if you want to leap to number 2 or number 3, but I'm going to hop into number 1 right now. Much love to you, Super Soul. If you chose reading number 1, which is this purple, beautiful candle holder here, sorry for the glare there, then this is your reading. We're going to put that up here, and we're going to start off here when we're diving into what is this new earth bringing for you. We are going to start with the chakra reading cards, since the chakras were so present in the meditation. Hope you enjoyed the meditation. I enjoyed channeling that. All right, well, boom. So here is your card. I was going to say, what for number 1, but we get it off right away here. Wow, look at this. You got Mother Earth, card number 1. How perfect this is, because the meditation was about Mother Earth and a new earth. So, wow, so perfect. And let's take a look here and see what energy this brings in here. This is the Earth Star Chakra. So this is what area this is going to be impacting you. So it says you've attracted this card into your life to remind you to spend more time in nature. Life these days can be quite fast-paced and busy, which can cause large amounts of stress and challenges. Mother Earth is calling you back to the womb, back to your core and your center. It's now time to reconnect to the flow of nature, where everything is in a constant state of harmony and balance. If you've been feeling unsettled or disconnected lately, then it is definitely time to feel the earth under your feet and take some time to stop, breathe, and experience the natural energy from the earth. The earth is a living, breathing being. She is constantly offering an abundance of healing energies for you to connect to at any time. While we exist here on planet Earth, she is our mother, the one that nurtures, feeds, supports, grounds, and protects us at all times. And by connecting deeply with her, you will open to receive her powerful qualities. The earth supports every single step you take in life and is always there to catch you when you when you fall. You are being encouraged to take a moment in nature and tune in to her heartbeat as you feel the love that she has to offer. It is now time to open and receive a blessing from the Divine Mother Earth. All her energy to fill you up, refresh you, and to wash away any fears or stress you've been holding at this time. You may have also called this card in because you're currently working on healing issues you have with your own mother or yourself as a mother. Know that healing is here, and it is now time to open your heart and receive the love of the earth. Crazy. Affirmation for the card: my heart beats as one with the healing vibration of Mother Earth. Wow. Can't make this up. I love just so many synchronicities with the meditation here about the beating of the heart, because we focused on the heart of Mother Earth. And I love this drawing into Mother Nature, healing of Mother and yourself as a mother. Beautiful energies coming in here with all of this. So beautiful. Couldn't ask for more. And then we're going to next look into the sacred forest oracle. And here's all this connection to earth, earth, earth. So we'll take a look here and see what else they want you to know that is, this new earth is bringing to you, besides this deep, deep connection with Mother Earth as well, with all that healing, beautiful energies. All right, I do want this one here. And you've got the Willow Spirit, flexibility, card number 48. We'll put that over here. Let's see what this one brings in here for you. I love reading from the book, especially when I use a variety of different decks, because there's such overlay of a lot of messages, even though I pick a variety of different cards, so I love these. And it says, at the edge of the forest pond grows a large willow, and her branches dip lightly into the waters. And as the wind rises, her elegant boughs sway to and fro like a mystic dancer. Her dangling leaves whisper across the water in lazy designs. And this card encourages you to be flexible in your life. Be willing to bend and even to yield. There is power in doing this as a choice rather than as a forfeit of your will. Even though there are times to stand strong, sometimes greater valor is to go around a situation rather than face it head on. By being adaptable, you can succeed, whereas someone who is more rigid may not. In rough winds, a strong oak tree may break, while the willow can bend without snapping. Adjust to life rather than fight it. Surrender to the process. And as the willow can weather storms, so you too can weather life challenges. There are many legends regarding the willow tree. It often has association with gods and goddesses, such as Hecate, Artemis, and Mercury. In ancient Athens, it was a practice of the priest of Asclepius? It's Asclepius. I'll let you pronounce that. But it was a practice of the priest of that temple to place willow branches in their temples in the belief that it would draw mystical healing. The willow was also sacred to poets, for the sound of the wind through the willow was thought to influence poetic expression. And in Celtic traditions, the willow has always been known as a tree of dreaming, inspiration, and enchantment. The spirit of the willow says, be flexible in your life, be willing to bend rather than break, and be amenable to change, and you will flourish in wonderful ways. I love that. There also, I had the picture of the Disney version of Pocahontas, I think, and wasn't it a willow tree they're showing me that she would go to for wisdom, and it was connection to Mother Earth through that too. So that's beautiful that they showed me that. And there's a beautiful, I learned something wonderful about willow trees, which willow trees start off with a strong foundation in the roots into the earth. And so there'll be like a little nub sticking out of the ground, and usually near water, and they will, it'll be like hardly any growth that you see on the outside, because their root system is so intense, and they'll grab onto everything. And when it feels secure with its connection to the earth, then it starts growing fast, the trunk, and then the branches and all of that. So I love that coming in here too, with this connection to earth and that big roots going to Mother Earth's heart and becoming that solid foundation before you see a lot of this growth and expansiveness that comes in. So I love that, and the flexibility here of, with all this healing, a lot of flexibility is not being stubborn and looking at forgiveness as something that frees us from being a vessel of pain because of someone else's actions or non-actions. Words are non-words, and I love this healing with mother, with with being a mother, and this forgiveness that comes in, and we pour it out for ourselves, because then we become this vessel, and it's empty, where we can fill up with love instead of pain and resentment and all that. Right. And then we're going to look in here at the Earth Magic Oracle. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, so what else for those that chose reading number 1? Oh, yeah, I just realized you got number 1 for reading number 1. Duh. All right, let's take a look here. Yeah, ceremony, invocation. Beautiful, beautiful card here. I'm just going to kind of go in here. Sorry for the glare. These are very glossy, shiny. You can see the root of this snake, crystals, this energy over here. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy with this. So let's take a look here and see what comes in with ceremony. So it says, it is in sacred ceremony that we have one of the greatest opportunities to experience communion with Source, one where the perceived dualities of both heaven and earth merge into an experience of the divine, like we did in the meditation, going to Mother Earth, coming up, connecting up to the Divine Father, out into the universe, and bringing it back down. It says, through the use of sacred pieces, they have become endued with spiritual significance. And we bring forth ceremony catalyzed by clear intention and preparation. Sacred ceremony is prayer in action. And in this image, a woman kneels before an altar where a number of crystals are placed, light emanating from her hands. We see incense burning, snake spirit rests nearby, and various ethereal beings appear in a wispy shroud of light around her head. All the while, the tapestry upon which she sits appears to be on fire, symbolizing the fiery passion brought on by the intense focus of spirit that has been invoked in the ceremony. Calling spirit forth in this way facilitates a direct and heartfelt sense of relatedness to Source. Wow. The message that comes with this says, whether through indifference, depression, life crisis, or any other manifestation of mental, emotional, or physical blockages, you may have drifted from the intimacy with spirit for which you yearn. It is important to do what you can to regain an experience of spiritual power that is contained within you and all around you. Do so by conducting a ceremony, one that involves not only spirit, but also material objects you consider sacred. Set up an altar in a convenient area that is apart from the usual living space. Start with representations of the 4 major elements: earth, air, fire, and water, and then add just a few sacred objects. Set your intention for the ceremony, such as whether the purpose is for healing, celebration, or honoring a particular earth season or cycle. Then do an invocation to call upon your spirit guides. Breathe their presence and ask these divine beings to guide you throughout the process. Trust their guidance. Feel your heartbeat and keep breathing. Breath is the key of the actual experience of spirit, and creating a ceremony is the vehicle that supports this. So I love this ceremony and earth and getting out into nature and really connect, especially talked about the earthly seasons, but definitely all of this connection, both with Mother Earth into the spirit world, is a huge piece of this, the vibration that's coming in. And it makes sense here with this being purple, the color of the crown chakra, connecting to the higher worlds too. All right. And then we're also going to pull here from the Enchanted Map Oracle and see what else they want here for it. What kind of guidance during this period here? Okay, no, they didn't want any of those. So what else for those that chose reading number 1, please? All right, that's the one. The Deep Freeze, card number 26. And we're going to put that right here. Well, maybe not. How about we move this up? Can fit it right there. There we go. All right, there we go. So it's like 4 of these here. And Deep Freeze, it's interesting here that, it talked about celebrate the seasons, and here in the Northern Hemisphere, we're about to go into the winter solstice here in a couple days, at the time of the recording of this. So I love this. The Deep Freeze, here comes winter. Here comes this time. It says, everything has its season, and now is the time to put activity on hold while you rest. The cold winter beckons you to slow down and put a freeze on things that are not ready to bloom. It's time for regeneration and hibernation. Forgo ambitious activity. A pregnant pause always allows ideas to gestate, projects to shift and change, the relationships to go through a dreamy state of being, not going anywhere, not needing to. This is also a time to put all your arguments on ice. There you go. Nothing beneficial will come from any of them. Self-care, Mother Nature, Mother Nurture here, is the most important activity now. So reflect, read a good book, get a massage, rest, and dream. I like to read the reversals when they offer these two, because it is general reading. It might resonate for some of you as well. And it says, nothing you can do right now will amount to anything substantial, no matter how much you try to push, manipulate, or cajole. Life wants you to take a break. And you need to do this now, lest you become exhausted and be forced to rest, as we say, forced R&R. What you need will be there for you when you emerge in the springtime. For now, winter has its own ideas for you. Wait for signs of spring. Yeah, I like that. The resting and the relaxation is the time here. We have that Mother Nature, Mother Nurture energy where it is important for you for the healing and for the reflection time. And we are actually in a Mercury retrograde right now at the time of this recording too, which is a great time for not starting new things. It's a great time as the tides are coming in with a reversal when we're, in retrograde. It's a good time to look backward. It's a good time for review. It's a good time to repair our nets and prepare for the next spring and prepare it. So this is a beautiful time of the energy that's going on with the winter solstice and also the Mercury retrograde. All right. And then we're going to take the Enchanted Foraxa Tarot and just get your final clarification on here. Let's see what else they want you to know here about what is this new earth bringing in for you. So what else for those that chose reading number 1? What else? All right. So they do want to this one, and they do want to this one. They do want to this one. We'll put that over here. And this one. All right. And then from the bottom of the deck, they do want one here. And I feel like this one wants to go with it too. So let's take a look and see what else they want you to know. And I feel like we're going to start with this one over here. Well, here you go. The Hermit card is all about rest and pulling back out of the chaos of the world and connecting higher and allowing spirit to guide you on your path. So what a perfect card coming in there for that. So that is so perfect for all of this resting, relaxation, connecting with spirit. Yeah, Ace of Air. And in this time, this is where the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Air, is about, it gives you the Ace of Swords, which allows you to connect to the capital T truths of the higher realm. So there is this wisdom that you glean, the clarity of life that comes in here too. And especially spending time in nature, getting out of the chaos and getting away from all that, connecting to the spirit world, you really connect to that unconditional love from above, which does allow you to see things from a totally different perspective, but it also allows you to see the chaos that you experience in the outside world and the fears that those are rooted in. And this helps you cut away those small t truths, those old belief systems that we have that are the source of our self-judgment and self-criticism and, the fear of losing love, the fear of failure, the fear of rejection. All of those things that are false, they're not true. We just learned it from the humans in our lives that are passed from generation to generation. And just as they learned them, they pass them on. And that's the whole experience of the human world. But this is what helps us find peace. This is what helps us. That new energy that's coming in with this new earth allows us to see things from this new earth energy instead of the old. So what else we got here? Yep, the moon. Here we go. So this is definitely connecting to the moon energy, diving into the subconscious, the unconscious. But this moon energy is very, very connected to spirit. That Mother Luna energy, Mother Nature, Mother Luna. It is the connection to Mother. She's when you look at the zodiac and the astrology, when the moon is our relationship to Mother and being a mother. So as I was saying here, this healing definitely is present here and reinforced. Trusting this connection with this higher energy that helps you transform relationships with that. And then you have the Four of Water, Four of Cups. So here is this emotional stability that comes in. And this is beautiful because I feel like this is kind of a result of this healing of facing our old, below the subconscious, all these feelings and emotions that we experienced when we were younger that, we're like, we don't want to face these accusations like that our little inner child has towards mother, because we're so connected. We grew in them, we birthed from them, they nurtured us usually, and whatever happened, we are like, oh, no, I can't have that towards them. So I either stuff it or I, I forget what they call it, but you focus it on something else. It's it's not distracted or attracted, but it's, there's some sort of official word for it, but you know what I'm saying. It's like you don't focus on that person, you focus it and on other things and other people and even yourself, and blame everything else, but don't blame Mother. And this is it's that energy, those charged emotions still bubble below the surface, and then we bring them up, we transform them, and then we have this emotional stability that comes in. So I love this healing and this energy. Wow, what a beautiful experience and connection to Mother, to, spirit that comes through this new energy. And then below the surface, they also want you to know here, makes sense here. You got the Knight of Earth. It's the quest for our worth and relationship to the outside world. It's the slowest moving knight. And so they're like, trust the growth, trust the process. It will, change through time. And a big piece of this is, like we were talking about with the Seven of Swords here, is discovering the thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that made us feel like losing things out of our life, having things stolen, deception, right? And we realize that whatever we see that in the outside world, it is a reflection back to us, showing us our own thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that make us appear and see these things. So I love this quest for this worth in relationship to Mother. And also, a big piece of the mirroring that we've seen in everyone in our lifetimes that show us these feelings like we don't deserve, so we don't have things that come into our life. We don't allow things to come into our life, even if it's consciously we want it, but subconsciously that inner child's going, no, we have this in place, you don't deserve that yet. we're deceiving ourselves, going, no, we're not worthy of that, etc. So I love that this transformation that comes in here, and what a beautiful, beautiful energy and connection to Mother. You know, above all, start by getting out into nature, away from the chaos. And if you could do ceremony out in nature, that's great. Not necessarily having to become a complete hermit, but making sure you are taking your alone time to spend with connecting to Mother Earth, Divine Father, and the whole spirit world too. It's a big nudge, crown chakra energy coming in, and I love this for you. And this is what they have for you right now. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell me you're enjoying the content, but it tells YouTube that you're enjoying the content as well, and they'll bring more of that to you. Second thing you can do is click that subscribe button, because when you do that, you do have access to the notification bell. And when you go in there and select all, then you'll be notified when any new videos come out on my channel. Plus, you'll be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free personal readings. What? I know. And in addition to all that, this helps spread the Zen love. And you get to be part of the love tsunami, because when you like or share my videos with others, comment on any of my videos, become a subscriber, or even I have YouTube memberships. Doing any of those things makes the YouTube algorithm excited about my channel, and it automatically wants to share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I am ever, ever so grateful. And as I mentioned, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your life, I do offer personal readings, past life readings, and some other services. All that information is listed down in the description box below if you're interested. And as you're going through this beautiful, beautiful transformation with this new energy and this new earth, this new vibration, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there, and you take care. If you chose reading number 2, which is this beautiful orange, yellowish, beautiful candle holder, and kind of sacral, maybe even a little bit solar plexus energy here, but I love that. And to start, we're going to be pulling from the chakra reading cards, which the chakras were so present in the meditation that was called for these. And I hope you enjoyed that meditation. I definitely enjoyed channeling it. Beautiful, beautiful energies there. So let's take a look here. What is this new earth bringing for you? So for those that chose reading number 2, what do you have for them, please? Nope, none of those. All right. All right. Nope, none of those. All right, there it is. So let's take a look here and see what we've got coming in here. Psychic Development, card 27. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let's put that right here. I'm not surprised with all that energy that's coming with the new earth, that we'll be developing our connections with all of these. And if you were also drawn to pile number 3, I feel like pile number 3, their candle holder is a lot of the color of the indigo, which is the third eye. So if you were going, well, 2 or 3, I would really check out number 3 as well. I don't know what that one's going to be about. I haven't recorded it yet, but there you go. So it says, you've called upon this card as it is a powerful time to develop your psychic abilities. Connecting to our psychic awareness is like having an extra sense. People often refer to it as the sixth sense. Everyone is a psychic, including you, and now it's time for you to deepen your psychic abilities. You could possibly have a lineage of psychic ancestors, as this gift can be handed down through your bloodline. There are 4 main ways we can connect to our psychic abilities: through vision, hearing, knowing, and feeling. And these senses are like muscles. The more you work with them, the stronger they become. There's usually one sense that comes more naturally to you than the others, and you're encouraged to focus on it. This card is a reflection that it is time to start flexing your physical muscle to discover new wisdom for yourself and others. It would be a great time to attend a workshop to assist you, to read some books, listen to some podcasts, whatever medium suits you. It is time to dive in, and as you grow in your abilities, you will receive an abundance of wisdom, love, and guidance to enjoy and share with others. Pulling this card could also mean that you have been working on your psychic abilities and you're encouraged to keep going, as the answers for you at this time will come through your connection to your higher self. This is such a powerful time of development and learning, so make sure to take the time to honor and nurture your gifts in this process. The affirmation for the card: I am deeply connected to my intuition and reclaim my psychic gifts now. I like it. I feel like this new earth is going to bring, I don't know, like an awareness that you can't count on the knowledge from the outside world. Like there's going to be a lot of conflict and a lot of contradictions is a better word, where it's just like, what is all this stuff? And there's a lot of fear laced in between things, a lot of control of things. And that happens, when humans are involved in anything, they want to understand it, define it, which ends up restricting it. And I feel like you're going to be really turning inward and upward to get a lot of knowledge about things. And that doesn't mean that you can't, like I said, take workshops, study, do different things, but don't take it all as like, oh, this is the end all be all. This is absolutely how it has to be, should be, need to be, must be, all those human restrictions around things. Just go, okay, it's like a buffet. All right, I see here that there's that, but I really don't want that. I want this, and I'm going to bring this in. Maybe it's like a potluck instead. You're like, I see what everyone else has to offer and what they're saying. I'll take a little spoon of that, a little spoon of that, and a big helping of that, but here's what I'm bringing to offer, and you bring that from inside of you outward, and you might even bring in some new knowledge for everyone. So I love that. All right, and then we're going to look here at the Sacred Forest Oracle and see what else they bring in here for you. What else for those that chose reading number 2? All right. What else? Well, I didn't want those. I went hiding again there. Let's take a look and see. All right, that is the one here. And you've got stability, earth spirit. So here's that earth energy grounding us. Beautiful, beautiful card. We'll put that over here, card 14. Actually, we're going to put it right here. And let's see what this brings in here for you. And I do love reading from the book on the oracles. I used to never read the stuff from the oracle. I would just go off of what Spirit was saying, but I like reading, bringing in the beautiful way that the authors have around it, and it's really cool to see how sometimes things are repeated in all these different decks from all these different people, and you're like, wow. And so I love that. So it says, in the lazy quietude of a warm summer afternoon, you recline on the soft moss on the forest floor and listen to the heartbeat of the earth. This is mentioned heartbeat in the meditation, the heart of Mother Earth. Her rhythmic cadence surges up from the ground beneath you. With each beat, you remember who you are and what is truly important in life. The strengthening, grounding energy of the earth is filling every part of you. That's so much synchronistic with the meditation we did. So if you didn't listen to the meditation, I encourage you to definitely go listen to that. It says it's time to take measure of your life and put your roots down. Assess who you are and where you are. Make plans for the future, but don't act on those plans until you feel secure in stepping forward. This is the time of preparation and going deeper. This card can also indicate that you aren't grounded and you need to create more stability into your life. Think things through before you take action. Take time to plan your future carefully. Don't rush into anything. Strength is growing within you. Security and protection surround you. You are safe. If you're thinking of making secure financial investments and you receive this card, it's telling you that this is a good time to do so, but it's not a time to take risks. The earth spirit provides the trees, the plants, the flowers, the rivers, the streams, the oceans, the mountains and valleys, and supports us all with her bounty. She's stable and strong in her devotion to us. You're supported and loved, even if you're not always sure of it. The seeds that you plant now will bring abundance in the future, but only if you take the time to nurture those new beginnings. The spirit of the earth here says, be present in this moment. Slow down and let go of the busyness and frenetic pace of life. Explore your roots, honor your past, go deep, and reflect on your life. Wow. I like this, grounding earth energy and the support here. As you develop your psychic abilities, it is important to stay grounded so we don't fly off into the universe. I'm just kidding. But it is because, as you develop your psychic abilities, you enhance your empathic abilities, you start getting a lot of knowledge, you start getting a lot of flood of other people's emotions around you. The grounding is important, otherwise you might feel like a little frazzled and fizzled with this. So I love this support and this energy that's coming in here for you with this. We're also going to look at the Earth Magic Oracle, all the earthiness here. And let's see what else they have for all of you that chose reading number 2. But I love this. Trust the process and the pace as well. You don't have to rush forward, but it is this discovery of who you really are, this powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. And I love this. It's like this awareness of who you are here, that character in the middle of the globe there in the crystal ball is showing you who you really are, this powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. All right. So these weren't it. It was this one here is your card. And you've got autumn equinox release. So in the northern hemisphere, we're finishing up the autumn equinox and we're about ready to go into winter. So this is interesting. Let's see what this brings in here for you. So, release. It says, in many areas of the world, deciduous trees prepare for the winter and conserve their energy by contracting their force. That is, they release their leaves, which have required the rays of the sun and nourishment from the earth in order to maintain robust growth and appearance. It's not a decision that trees make, at least not in the usual sense. Instead, it's a natural response to the decreasing cycle of light that sets up the gradual and steady release of the tree's leaves. So as we're talking about before, how some old beliefs and mindsets, some other ways that people feel and have restrictions around psychic abilities and spiritual kind of like teachings, this is the release of those things, not needing that. As the light, and I feel like with the new earth, the light starts disappearing in the outside world because we're turning inward to find the light on the inside. So it's interesting with this here. How remarkable is it that these trees, and for that matter, all of Earth Mother's children, simply know what to do with the changes in climate. Although this seasonal shift appears to be a death of sorts, it's only a preparation for the next cycle of life, one that will naturally follow the more extreme contraction of winter as an aspect of the life-death rebirth cycle that we find represented in so many different ways, right? Definitely this new earth is a time of the old ways are falling away because they're not able to go forward with the new ways. It's the age of Aquarius. They're like, the old roles don't work. We need new ways of doing things. And I feel like this is such an important piece of how you learn is through internal. And it says, now is the time to let anything in your life fall away that is no longer useful or needed for the emerging expression of who you are. Allow yourself to gradually shed what has become burdensome and no longer congruent with your soul's purpose. Conserve your energy by allowing yourself more rest while at the same time making preparations for the winter season. Look especially at your material possessions and be brutally honest with yourself as you discern which of these can be given away or somehow released. Consider shedding relationships that have served their purpose and are no longer viable, as well as a work or a job that has become devoid of interest and passion. With release comes a sense of being much lighter, just like the trees that openly bare their nakedness once their leaves have departed and give room for whatever new life is ready to birth following a period of quiet and gestation. So let go of whatever has outlived its purposefulness and trust that something else will take its place. Yeah, higher knowledge, higher awareness as we make room in our lives by getting rid of the things that are of the old, like we were talking about. So, reiteration of some things, and we have the Enchanted Map Oracle. Will be the final oracle we'll pull from, and then we'll pull some tarot. And this is just going to be some guidance about finding your way in this new earth. So let's take a look here. For those that chose reading number 2, what kind of guidance? What kind of map? All right. Do you want to give them? Oh, or a compass in this case. I love it. Beautiful card. Card number 50. So your direction comes from within. Your compass, your inner compass, is really signified here and focused on here. And let's see what message they bring in here. As long as you orient your compass to true north, the direction of your higher power, you will never be lost. Yeah. So, as we move into this new earth, I just feel like there's going to be such a division between light and darkness in the outside world. Just feels like it's getting darker and darker. It's because the contrast of the light within us can make the outside world appear darker and darker. But you won't get lost in the dark because you'll have this inner light, this inner guidance that will allow you to see things more truly and clearly and see more things eternally and not so much on this temporary world. I love that. And it says you are entering uncharted territories, and when this new earth comes in here, you can expect wonderful new experiences. So stay on the highest path of your destiny. To stay on the highest path of your destiny, you'll need to keep your compass pointed to your true north. Only spirit or a higher power can serve this function. Money, property, prestige, romance, and other material achievements can't help you find your true path. They're simply things you may experience along the journey. Know that spirit is working in your life, so even if you feel lost temporarily, it will be easy to find your way. Have faith and trust, for your compass with spirit as true north will ensure that you'll never be lost, even on starless nights when all seems dark. Right, so what we were saying. And I like reading the reversals of these two, because these are general readings and it may resonate. It says, what is your highest power right now? Whatever you constantly focus on long enough becomes your higher power. Here is the muscle. The more you use this over and over, then the more this becomes your higher power, right? If you worry about financial insecurity, materialism is your idol. If you obsess over a relationship, that is your God. If you're concerned about your weight or your looks or your status, you've lost your personal power and your way. Nothing but spirit can be your guiding force. You'll never truly find what you seek if these worries and distractions are your constant focus. Surrender and shift your compass. Be still and watch as the needle points to true north. Align yourself and you'll easily find your way back to where you're meant to be. Yeah. Whatever we focus on grows and expands, right? It's like attracts like. And, when we focus on the lower vibrational energy, the things of the outside world, the darkness, that grows and that becomes our focus. And, our energy is powerful. It actually expands things. So when we start and we make this our focus, connecting to the higher realms, connecting to this power, then this is what grows and expands instead. All right, so let's grab here. We've got the Enchanted Forhaxa Tarot, and we're going to see here what else Spirit wants you to know here to kind of round out your reading here. So let's take a look. What else does Spirit want you to know about what the new earth brings to you here? All right, so we've got 1, and we've got number 2. This one goes over here. This one goes up here. And then we've got these 2 right here. All right. So let's start with this up here, and we've got the Page of Water. Yeah, beautiful Page of Cups. Page of Cups is, they offer you this Ace of Cups, which is the chalice, the Holy Grail. And a lot of times people are like, how do I develop my psychic abilities? Well, the source and what powers our spiritual gifts is the unconditional love energy from up above, right? So the more we connect inward and upward and connect to this beautiful love that we find inward and upward, then we fill up and it overflows out to the world. It also activates more and more of our gifts and expands our gifts with all of that. So I love this, letting us know that we're becoming more aware of our own self-love, this inner love, this eternal unconditional love that we find from the spirit world when we do turn inward and upward. And so that's a great source of that. And if we were wondering, here's the Ace of Cups, which is basically the Ace and the Page of Cups is that message about, this is a higher love. This is a new love. This is new love energy that you discover, even more above and beyond than you've been experiencing. So this new earth, this new vibration coming from the heart of Mother Earth connects us even more so to this love from above that impacts us. So very well reiterated there. Oh, wow. Yep. Empress, Mother Nature, Mother Nurture. So it is important, part of what helps us with connecting to this love, into Mother Earth's love, is to get out into nature, away from the chaos. It allows us the silence and the quietness to where we can hear from Spirit. It's also about new birth, this beautiful creativity that comes through here for you. But yeah, definitely Mother Earth making herself known here. The more we connect to that divine feminine energy of the Earth Mother, the more our heart also expands throughout this here. And then the 3 of Fire, 3 of Wands. With this new information, you do take a different change in your life. And I kind of felt that for many of you in this, as you are letting go of those things that no longer serve you, this release that it talked about. Could be a job. It could be I've been, just existing, doing this job because it brings in money, blah, 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 right? So I like this. With all this new change, with all this new awareness, these 3s, creative ideas, we're headed this direction, but now with all this growing knowledge, this growing gifts, you're like, you know what, I want to go this way. And you are the one that is taking you into a new direction. There is a new birth that comes in here, a new way of expressing this unconditional love in your heart with the world in your own unique way, not regurgitating everything like we talked about. You're going to be bringing in some new knowledge that helps others, even if it's combining a couple different modalities to make it a whole new approach to it. But you definitely are bringing in this newness and changing of your career path, of your desires, even if in the beginning it's something you do on the side until you can do it fully, full time. I love that. And this is what's below the surface, what they also want you to know here. You've got the Knight of Air, which is, of course, the Knight of Swords. and you have the Page of Earth. Beautiful 2 cards here. So the Knight of Air is about movement of thought and belief and mindset. All knights have a quest. And this knight quests after the higher truth, the capital T truths, rooted in unconditional love of the higher realms. And it allows you to cut away the old beliefs. This release that happens here. This is a part of that. They're fast-moving knight. The Knight of Wands is the fastest. They're the Knight on Fire. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, which actually came out in reading 1. They're the middle range, the more, both the Knight of Cups and the Knight of, Air, thought and belief and emotions. They can change quite fast. And with this change of how you're looking at things, this change of approach to things, this higher knowledge, this higher awareness that's coming in, it does allow you, with the Page of Earth, new opportunities opening up in the outside world, and where there weren't them before because of these beliefs that kept you limited and small and trapped. But as you're focusing this energy and realizing, wow, I am gifted, I have these things, you're releasing the stuff that doesn't serve you, and it's replaced with fabulous, amazing new opportunities that are coming into your life. So I love this for you. Now, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a couple things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell me you're enjoying the content, but it tells YouTube that you are as well, and they'll bring you similar content to you. The other thing you can do is click that subscribe button, because when you do that, 1, you'll be notified right away when new videos come out on this channel, and 2, you'll be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings, free personal readings, right? I know. So in addition to that, you also become part of the love tsunami as you help spread the Zen love. Because when you like or share my videos, comment on any of my videos, subscribe to my channel, and you can even become a YouTube channel member of mine. Doing any of those things makes the YouTube algorithm so excited and happy, it wants to automatically share my channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. And these are general readings. If you want even more specific information and answers for your life, I do offer personal readings and past life readings and some other services. All that information is listed down in the description box below if you want to check that out. And as you're going through this beautiful, wonderful new earth experience, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there, and you take care. If you chose reading number 3, then this is the reading for you, and you chose this beautiful kind of indigo blue color, which represents, of course, the third eye chakra. So we'll see what comes in here. And if we're drawn to like reading number 2, we got like developing psychic abilities and third eye type of energy for that. So if you were like, I don't know, 2 or 3, you might want to check out number 2 as well. And we're going to start off here pulling from the chakra reading cards, because all that chakra energy was so present in the meditation. So let's take a look here, and we'll find out what Spirit wants you to know about this new earth and what it's bringing in for you. One more time here. 3 shuffles for pile number 3. All right, so for pile number 3, what do you want them to know here? What's this new earth bringing in for them that you want them to know about? Oh, none of those. All right. Patience maybe is what it is. All right, here it is. All right, so we've got Life Purpose, card number 22. So definitely, here's this beautiful throat chakra energy, I believe. But Master number 22 is about connecting to your higher self, really becoming acquainted that you are so much more than this human being here. Yeah, and so Life Purpose, the throat chakra energy, is about putting your abilities into practice, bringing it out into the world, speaking your truth. But if you look at the throat chakra, it's also, if you put your arms out from side to side, it's right at the throat chakra area too, which is about expressing through typing, through physical action with our hands and all that. So let's take a look here. You have called this card into your awareness to highlight that it is a perfect time for you to manifest your life purpose. It is our birthright to walk our path with purpose, and now is the time for you to manifest your path into reality. What is your life purpose, you may ask? If we are all sparks of the divine love of the universe, here to express love into reality, then it would make sense that your life purpose is to do what you love to do and share it with the world. Take a moment to ask yourself, what is it that you love to do? What brings your heart joy? Sometimes there is fear or resistance around your life purpose or what you love to do. Fears such as rejection, failure, not earning enough money, even a fear of success. What? Fear is a natural part of the process of stepping out of your comfort zone and is often created when you hold yourself back. If you're waiting for the fear to subside before you start to do what it is that you love, you could be waiting forever, right? There is a lot in the old saying, feel the fear and do it anyway. Because courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is feeling fear and doing it anyway. It is a time for you to dance into your life purpose and to shine your light upon this world. When you listen to your heart and you start to plant and water the seeds required to step forward onto your path, miracles happen. Unexpected doors open and opportunities you could never imagine come your way. And when you decide to live your life purpose and walk your own path, the universe is there to meet you with an abundance of blessings. And pulling this card can also indicate that you are already walking your life path. It will not always be easy, though, so hold on, enjoy, and take the ride of your life. And the affirmation for this card, I am in divine alignment and living my life purpose. Beautiful. I love that for you. So definitely this new earth is bringing in you opportunities to, like reading number 2 was about your psychic abilities and your, spiritual gifts, and that you're able to bring those forward into your life here by connecting and understanding really who you are with this master number 22. Remembering you are this powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love that's come down here to know more about yourself, but also we can multitask, and there's a special way you want to express that love to the world to help all your fellow spirit beings, right? So we'll dive in here more. We've got the Sacred Forest Oracle. So let's see what else Spirit wants you to know here about this new earth. What is it bringing in here for you? Well, they don't want me to shuffle anymore. They want this one. And I love this expression and this, being part of helping the collective transform. And I feel like in that meditation, when we're talking about how other individuals will feel the energy that's coming from the heart of Mother Earth, you're one of those that's going to feel it earlier, and you're going to help people adapt to it, transform with it, etc. So I like that. And then you have, here's the love energy, Wild Rose Fairy, card number 47. So we'll put her right here. And let's see what message comes in on this one for you. So the scent of the wild rose is heady. The perfumed fragrance swirls around you and flows directly into your heart. And with each inhalation, your heart opens even wider and deeper. The soft pink color of the petals contrasts with the dark, shiny leaves. And fluttering among the blossoms is a kaleidoscope of butterflies. Magic is in the air. Love is all around you, so open your heart to receive. All of life's experiences are a splendid part of your spiritual evolution toward the realization that we are all love. And in matters of romance, there is healing right now. You are a sacred vessel for love to flow through you, to others, and to the universe. Healing has occurred. Healing is occurring. Healing will occur. Your angels and guides and spiritual guardians and allies adore and cherish you. If only you could see yourself the ways that those in spirit see you, you would know how profoundly and deeply loved, cherished, and adored you are. So be open to allowing the Creator to solve your challenges in wondrous ways. Trust that everything is unfolding graciously and perfectly in your life. The opposite of fear is love. Allow fear to dissolve as love expands. Perfect. And the spirit of the wild rose says you are more cherished than you could possibly know. So open your heart to receive. And love is on its way. You are an eternal vessel for love to flow through. You are enough just as you are. Perfect. Yeah. So exactly as we were talking about here and in the meditation, that love energy that's expanding from the heart of Mother Earth. You open up, you receive it, you allow yourself to fill up and overflow out to the world to help others with this. And then we're going to pull here from the Earth Magic Oracle. Let's see what else. What else do they want you to know here? So you're definitely a light worker, with a big purpose to expand your awareness, but so much to help the collective here. So what else for those that chose reading number 3, please? What else? All right, there it is. Yeah, here we go. Summer solstice, radiance. Beautiful, beautiful, bright light. And it's interesting. Reading number 1, we had a card that came in, I think it was down in this position, that was about autumn, or like winter and freezing and going into the winter solstice, which we are going into that right now in the Northern Hemisphere here in a couple days. Second reading had the autumn equinox in this position, which we're in the Northern Hemisphere about to go into winter. And now we have the summer solstice, which in the Southern Hemisphere, you are about to go into the summer solstice with the, of course, Northern Hemisphere going into the winter. So each of these brought in seasons, and it's interesting to note that. All right. So radiance, the word solstice originates from the Latin word solstitium, which means stationary or stopped, which is stiti, and then sun, sol. And this is because twice during the solar year, the sun appears to rise and set in the same place for several days. And it seems to be taking a much-needed rest, making the next circuit across the sky from one solstice to the next. Its ceaseless, predictable certainty have existed since before the time of our ancestors. There are stories in many cultures that personify the sun as a deity, either male or female, often riding the sun across the sky in a boat or chariot. And with the summer solstice comes the culmination of the sun's travels that have led to the longest days of the year. And the light is now at its fullest and has provided its own brand of nourishment to the land and all of its inhabitants. Celebrations and ceremonies abound. Passion and playfulness are themes. We feel an innate desire to be outdoors in the natural world and reap the benefits of the longest days of the year. We instinctually seek the light, and during the cycle, there's an abundance of it. Yeah. Light worker, right? Definitely coming in this brightness that's here. And, the difference between, I feel like the outside world is getting darker, and this bright light on the inside, you're becoming brighter just naturally as well. Message that comes with this is let the radiance of the sun inspire your inner radiance to shine forth. Release your concerns about what may happen in the future and focus on appreciating everything you have that is good and right. Allow Father Sun to take away your worries and cares. Do something physically active to stimulate your inner light. dance, sing, but most important, get outdoors. Do not let any negative thoughts or habits stop you. When you are in love with life, you naturally radiate that love. During this part of your cycle, your capacity to love is greatly amplified. Here we go again, right? In one of those supreme ironies of life, the more love you give, the more returns to you. And it starts by allowing the radiant being, capital B being, you truly are, to be expressed into the world. Again, that reinforced there. I love it. Smile a little more. Notice the beauty of nature. See the humor in the paradoxes of life. Show your love, especially to those with whom you're closest. Then smile even more and watch how the world around you lights up. Perfect. Just reiteration. That's why I love reading from the actual books of a lot of the oracle, because when the messages come out from different authors and different cards, it's just very synchronistic, and I love it. All right. And they say things so beautifully, too. Right, so the last oracle we'll pull from here is the Enchanted Map Oracle from Colette Baron Reed. Beautiful soul. And we'll see here, and then we'll pull some tarot to round out your reading here. So what's your final oracle message for those that chose reading number 3? And I feel like it's this one wanting to jump out here. And we've got slow and steady, the snail. And it is. I think all 3 readings talked about a resting period and not needing to rush and trusting the process. So I'd like to open right to it. Slow and steady wins the race. Remember the old cliche, which we just said, this is a time for easy movement, unhurried steps, and a steady heart. Trust that taking life at a more leisurely pace will give you greater access to your dreams. Slowing down allows more contact with the juicier elements of your life, and savor them. I like reading the reversals of these too, because being a general reading can resonate for some of you, so we will read that as well, which says, pushing things forward impulsively will not only prevent success, but potentially cause more trouble than you're prepared to handle. Moving too quickly will only yield unripe fruit with a bitter taste, or like taking bread out of the oven too early, right? You end up with a mouthful of bread dough instead. So slow down, breathe, meditate. You're not a human doing, you're a human being. Just be. Everything will work out if you can apply the brakes and become more aware of what's happening in this moment. A calm focus on the now, breathing in the beauty of your surroundings, will restore your power to consciously co-create your world, or this new earth, right? All fruits ripen in their own time. Yep. So patience as we build out, and it's like you're not so much focused here. It's interesting because the throat chakra is eventually about action in the outside world, but they're definitely saying that there's an importance to focus on your inner light first. That builds up and then overflows out. Then that's when you take action. So it is a time of rest. Go slow about how much you're putting out into the outside world. Fill up like a chalice. Let that extra above and beyond flow out, and let that be the action. But let this be your primary purpose. Opening up to this love and opening up your heart here. It was all, I think, in every single card almost. All right. And then let's take a look here at the Enchanted Forhaxa Tarot, and we'll see what else Spirit wants you to know here about this new earth. What's it bringing to you here? I like this expansion of your light and your brightness and this awareness of your higher self too. All right. So what else do we got here? Anything? Okay, they do want this one here, and then this one here. They do want this one here, and then this one and this one for the middle. All right. let's see what we got coming in here. So the sun, brightness, brightness, brightness here. So definitely look at, it's all about shining light, shining bright, finding this within you first here. So victory, brilliance, brightness, all of that here. How perfect. Can't really add more to that. Maybe a little with Leo energy and the inner child. Part of this brightness is really letting your inner child out. Realize that as your inner child, you are a part of a trinity, right? You have the mother and father of all things, who are, the divine father, divine mother sides of the creator, and we're the child, and we can have this only child relationship with spirit. But I feel like it's this embracing who we really are on the other side that makes us this bright light, right? And the Three of Cups, joy, celebration, more brightness, sharing the joy in your heart with the world. Three of Cups also is about your spiritual posse and realizing you're not alone in anything that you're doing. And as you're connecting to this bright light that you're realizing and really connecting with all of this spiritual support team you have on the other side, your entourage, your guardian angel, your angels, your spirit guides, your loved ones on the other side, your ancestors, unicorns, fairies, leprechauns, whatever you believe those beings of unconditional love and light are. As you expand and connect here, you also develop your relationship even more deeply with that spiritual, support team you have here. Yeah, and you have another three here, the Three of Swords. This is realizing fears. It did mention here every moment is either of love or fear. And so as you're choosing love, this is where that contrast comes in, because every moment is either lower vibrational energy of fear or higher vibrational energy of unconditional love, right? This is the unconditional love world. All of this is the unconditional love world. And it's showing that it's not a wrong choice. We come here on purpose to experience the lower vibrational, which is like master number 11. But master number 22, we realize there's another choice. We're so much more. Our human is like a little tip of our pinky dipping into this physical world, and our entire body is like our spiritual body, which is so expansive, so limitless, so powerful that, allows us to really put our fears in check and realizing there's not as much to be afraid of as we've been taught. And like the clarity that comes in with all that for you too, as the darkness of the outside world tends to do that. And the other 10 of Earth, 10 of Pentacles, there is this abundance that comes in of the outside world. The more you realize that, we're taught with the Three of Swords, there's 3 areas of your life you're supposed to look in for your fulfillment. This is about physical fulfillment of the outside world, the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Earth. But those 3 areas are relationships, situations, and things. And we realize that all of those are unstable and don't fill us up for very long, if at all. Relationships of all kinds, romantic, family, friends, whatever, lovers. It's like people change, people walk away, people pass away, unstable and not fulfilling for very long, right? People change by the moments sometimes. Situations, jobs, education, all those situations that we can get into never stay the same. And then things, our bodies, our bank accounts, our possessions, they break down, they blow up, burn down, are stolen, deteriorate. So we learn that this outside world is temporary and unstable, but when we connect inward, we realize that's the only stable thing we can find in this plane is the eternal unconditional love from up above. And this is what brings us this fullness. So you fill up with all this love, you realize these small t truths rooted in the fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of being ostracized, whatever it may be. Those are lies, and we find the truths as we dive in and look further here. So I love this expansiveness. And then below the surface, we've got the Page of Air, and then also the 9 of Earth. So hermit kind of energy where we become independent and we find the strength of our worth. It's the card before this. We turn inward and upward and we find the fullness of our life from within. The Page of Air is, they have the Ace of Swords normally, Page of Swords, which is cutting away these thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that don't serve us, and this new clarity that comes in through all of this connection to this higher realms. How can you not learn from connecting to all of this higher self and spirit world? They will show you all the capital T truths that are rooted in unconditional love that allow you to cut away the small t truths that no longer serve. We came down here to experience it. Always go back to that. These are not wrong. They are what draw us to this giant amusement park full of fear rides. But when we've ridden them enough, rode them enough, we get bored, we get tired of them, right? And we're like, I want something else, and here's our other choice that's coming in. So what a beautiful, beautiful love and connection, super, super bright connection. You as this being one of the first beings that get this earth energy that's expanding from Mother Earth, the heart of Mother Earth, you activate, you become this bright light in the darkness that's coming upon what seemingly is coming upon the earth. It's how it feels, because there's a brightness that's coming inside, which makes the outside feel like it's darker and darker and darker. Truthfully, the world just is, and darkness and light are all kind of opinion. It's like this is lower vibrational love. This is higher vibrational love. It's all love. It's like temperature. There's no wrong temperature. They just feel differently. Got a high temperature, a low temperature, and everyone has their preference in each moment. And so I love this unfolding of all this, because as you get ignited, as the outside world seems to be becoming darker, you become this bright light. You begin to help guide people, lead people, help people, and assist people in identifying their light, because this is the path that you have been identifying with yourself, and you've been putting the energy in for that transformation. So I love it, I love it, I love it. Now, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell me that you're enjoying this free content, and it also tells YouTube that you are, and they'll bring you more similar content to you as well. The other thing you can do is click that subscribe button, because when you do, you get access to the notification bell. And when you go into those settings, if you select all, you will be notified when any new videos come out of my channel. And you'll also be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide personal readings. I know. Also, you get to be part of the love tsunami and help spread the Zen love when you like or share my videos, comment on any of my videos, subscribe to my channel, and I also have YouTube channel memberships. If you are inspired to do any of those things, I am greatly appreciative of that, because when you do that, YouTube gets very excited about it, about the channel. It wants to share it automatically with other people as well. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your personal life, I do offer personal readings and past life readings and some other services. If you want interested in any of those, all that information is listed in the description box down below. All right, beautiful people, as you're going through your wonderful journey, please know that every second of every day of your life, you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there, and you take care.